fun. Okay, so your first card is, this is a mental card in this particular deck, John Holland Psychic Tarot. This is the same as the Two of Swords in traditional tarot. All right, so the Two of Swords, and you can see this is conflict. So, and this is about your thinking. What's going on in your mind? What decision are you making? What decision are you trying to make that seems a little bit like there's a conflict on each side, and you're like, well, is this better or is this one better? Do I sacrifice this, or is it going to be better if I go this way and there's a better opportunity? So feels like there's a decision to be made. It feels like you are starting the month, or maybe you have or haven't. So let me know. And of course, this is a general reading. And if these messages don't make sense to you in your Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, then take a look at your other signs, your moon, rising, if this is your sun, actually. So what I'm feeling when I look at this is that the last month, March 24th, there was a lunar eclipse in Libra. And Libra is all about relationships. And, I talked to a lot of clients who had breakups or health problems. A couple people, heart issues, heart attack, lost their jobs, or a lot of different things have been, these eclipses have really been rocking and rolling us, haven't they? So I feel like you guys are thinking a little bit about that. I feel like there's some family issues. I'm getting children for some of you. Again, this is for some of you. And because I'm seeing right here the conflict and then what looks like branches, and it reminds me of the family tree. So it could be children. It could be, further away, relatives that have not been well. So if you've been taking care of a elderly person, or if you know someone that you've been concerned about, because I am getting emotion around this, then that's probably what there is. I do see some green. The green is popping out for me, and for me, green means healing in this particular card. It can mean a couple of other things. In this card, though, it does mean healing. It does feel like there's some room to go, and I'm seeing a ladder. So there's some steps to be taken to take care of family matters. A loved one. Maybe you're in a situation where a romantic partner's not in good health and you're wanting to see them get better. And so maybe they need to go to a different doctor, different holistic practitioner, get some alternative methods, whatever the case may be. But I do feel like that this is somebody, or maybe if it's yourself, look into some other forms of medicine for you. Okay, that's what I'm getting out of that mental conflict. Let's see what the next one is. All right, well, this is a positive card for you, Scorpio. This is victory and success. And in this particular deck, this is bordered by purple, as you can see. This is really the same as the Pentacle cards. So I'm feeling like, man, you guys are really ready to literally toot your horn. I feel like that there is some success for you. I do feel like that you are going to feel victorious in like an abundant sort of sense, or where you live, because the number 6 has to do with our home. It has to do with those we love. It has to do with our property. Fixing up our property, making it look pretty, making it feel like it's comfortable, like doing any renovations or building a home or moving into a new apartment and really just fixing it up. I feel like you guys are really working towards the nesting stage, and whether it's yourself, your family, extended family, maybe someone's, I don't know, moving in with you, possibly. This could be a relative that, again, needs help, and you're going to be caring for them. But I'm just getting that you're really, really feeling good about your home and property. Okay, so when I look at this card, interesting, I'm seeing the yellow in it. So here's the yellow here. And then also the yellow in the flag, that dot of yellow. I'm not really sure that's ever stood out for me. So when I see that, it feels like summertime. Or it feels like, this is spring, of course, but it feels like when the sun is really out more. Maybe June, July, with the summertime. I'm getting that you're really going to feel the sense of, okay, now it's done. Now I'm really feeling good about my property. I've added some things. I've shopped. I've been working in the yard. Whatever you've been doing, it feels like you're really going to be enjoying this time when summer comes, and some of you, that's your goal. All right? Okay, and so the next card, all right, Scorpio. This is the Universe card. So this is the same as the World card in traditional tarot. So you know the story of the traditional, or excuse me, of the Major Arcana cards. So really, it starts off, there's 21 of them. It starts off as a young boy. He goes to school, he gets married, he has his parents to watch over him. That would be the emperor and then the high priestess. He gets some spiritual lessons, he goes to college, he learns some things, he gets a job, he has some problems, he fails, he gets married and children and all that. And then it leads to the last card is the World card, meaning he's been through all the circumstances of life, and the universe is now saying, atta girl, atta boy, good job, we are here for you. So when I look at this card for you, the universe is open to you. And basically what that means is put some magic in your life. Whoops, I'm feeling like, sorry, I just shook the table there. I'm feeling like some of you could use some sort of fun, creativity, magic, like I said, and I don't really mean in the literal sense of magic, of performing magic tricks, but I do feel like it could almost be that. I feel like it could almost be something that's completely out of your normal realm of thinking, your normal, like it could be, I've studied quantum physics, it could be that doppelganger effect. When I take a look at this card, I am seeing her very involved in, I'm hearing the word economics and politics. So it could be for some of you that you're involved in the local politics, or, I mean, it's pretty obvious what's going on this particular year. You're involved in politics, or you're really wanting to go towards a side that you feel very, very strong about. I don't know why politics came up with this card, but I just go with what I hear. And you may want to get involved to a point, maybe on a local point, even if it's the national, you may want to get involved on a local point, a local office. If it's about work, then I feel like some of you are going to, I'm hearing the word cool, so I'm feeling like a lot of you are going to be feeling cool on the inside, or just staying cool about what all's going on around you. And whether that's turbulent or not, I just feel like you've got a handle on things. So no worries there. This card presents to you many opportunities for growth, for enlightenment, for spiritual enlightenment. You know, I was talking a minute ago about adding any comments about spirits, whatever the case may be, but it's for enlightenment around that particular topic I'm getting for you. And this card has come up for one other sign, and I wasn't getting that at all. So just pay attention to those things that come up for you. It's a great card to get in this, the third card of the month. So just kind of pay attention to what's going on around the third week of the month. Okay, and your last card, Scorpio, is another Major Arcana card. So the universe is wanting you to, the second half of the month especially, acknowledge some major life experiences and changes and thoughts and feelings that are going on, because this one is also a great card. This is the Magician card. It's awareness, which traditional tarot is the Magician. So, you know, I was talking about magic a minute ago, actually, which is kind of funny. putting more magic in your life. And to me, I'm not sure other readers interpret the magician this way, but he does sort of create a magical state of being. He balances his money and his emotions and his actions and his everything that he has, everything in life. He balances those and he spins it up to, what is it I want to really learn right now? And so what do I want to experience in life? What are the values I want to feel? So I'm really feeling like the second half of the month, you guys are going to be in a really, I was going to say maybe oblivious state of bliss. Maybe that's it. Also, I want to point out, I brought my crystals this month, and notice also on the top of his head, that's the 7th chakra. So that's really paying attention as well to your spiritual counsel. If you have angels, if you have guides, if you have whoever it is that you feel like is around you, or you receive messages, whether they're clairvoyant or clairsentient or whatever it is, this is your spiritual wisdom coming out. And like I said, I brought these crystals out this month knowing that I could use them in almost every reading that's been so. So the 7th chakra has to do with either amethyst, and this is actually in the form of a pyramid, or something like selenite. This is great to kind of open up that 7th chakra and really feel if you're meditating or if you're out in nature, just feeling yourself open up to other information that's intuitive information that you can use and ground in this everyday life. And so that's what this card feels like for me. For you is spiritual wisdom. There's a lot of purple and indigo blue swirling around his head. So some of you might be taking some classes. Some of you might be, just saying, you know what? Okay, I've done some work here now with my house, and I'm kind of ready for some really different types of intuitive classes. Maybe it's talking to your guides. Maybe it could be like law of attraction kind of stuff, but it's other than what you've been doing. It actually feels to me more even spiritual than that. It could be learning, what is it, where you hold something in your hand and you read someone else's vibrations. It could be that you want to be a psychic medium. It could be those type of classes. So whatever it is, it's feeling like some of you are really wanting to do that. So I, of course, applaud you for taking that on, because you are a Scorpio and you're a water sign, and you naturally have that gift as well anyway. I'm looking in my crystal, and I'm seeing a lot of, this is kind of fun, it's a lot of like humps, like if you were skiing and you were on the, the slopes, like the black slopes, but beyond that, the ones where it's like this. So, yeah, it feels like a ride. Again, it feels like there is a ride. It feels like fun. So, honestly, for a lot of you Scorpios, just make the second half of the month especially playtime in anything that you feel like is creative for you, is mind-blowing for you, is different. Okay? Because I think that's what the feeling is that's coming up, and I encourage you to do so.